Monday, 14th March 2022. To present the news, my name is Priscilla Muzyamba. Zambia's fourth Republican president, Rupiah Bwezani Banda, has died. Mr. Banda passed away on Friday evening around 19 hours at his residence, his eldest son Andrew has confirmed. He had been undergoing treatment after he was diagnosed with cancer of the colon. Meanwhile, the government says it has declared a 7-day national mourning period for the late fourth Republican president. The World Health Organization has put Mozambique, Tanzania, and Zambia on high alert after a wild poliovirus case was detected in Malawi. The World Health Organization said additional vaccines for children under the age of 5 in Malawi and neighboring countries would be administered shortly. Malawi has scheduled a mass supplemental polio vaccination response targeting children under the age of 5 using the bivalent oral polio vaccine recommended by the World Health Organization and the GPEI partners for the type 1 wild polio virus.
Malawian health authorities have declared an outbreak of wild poliovirus type 1 after a case was detected in a young child in the capital Lilongwe. The case in the southern African country in a 3-year-old girl is reported to have started in November last year. The World Health Organization (WHO) confirmed this on Friday, the first wild poliovirus case in Africa in more than 5 years. Laboratory analysis showed that the detected strain is linked to one that has been circulating in Sindh province in Pakistan. Polio remains endemic in Pakistan and its neighbor Afghanistan. Africa was declared free of indigenous wild polio in August 2020 after eliminating all forms of wild polio. No polio cases had occurred on the continent for the past 4 years, the threshold for eradication.
More than 2.8 million people have fled Ukraine, the UN agency says. Now, as of Monday, more than 2.8 million people have fled Ukraine for neighboring countries, including 127,000 third country nationals. The International Organization for Migration, IOM, a UN agency, said. People continue to flee the war in Ukraine every minute, the IOM tweeted on Monday, adding that they need continued support. According to UNICEF, the war in Ukraine is having a devastating impact on more than 7.5 million children. At least 636 civilians have been killed in Ukraine since the Russian invasion began, the US says. As of Sunday, at least 636 civilians have died in Ukraine since the Russian invasion began, the UN Human Rights Office said Monday in a statement sent to CNN. This is an increase of 40 deaths compared to the previous daily update. Now, among the dead are 6 girls, 10 boys, and 30 more children whose gender is not known, the UN Human Rights Office says. Now, according to the agency, at least 1,125 civilians have been injured so far. Ukraine star Andriy Yarmolenko moved to tears after scoring for West Ham. Andriy Yarmolenko sank to his knees and buried his face in his hands, overcome with emotion after scoring the opening goal in West Ham's 2-1 Premier League win over Aston Villa. The Ukraine forward hadn't featured for the Hammers for more than a month and told Sky Sports after the game that it was impossible to even train with the team in the days after Russia began its invasion of his home country.
Andre, can you put into words what's happened today?
What happened today? It was so emotional for me because situation in my country, and it's so difficult for me right now at this moment thinking about the football because every day in my country Russian army kill kill Ukrainian people, and it was so emotional. Just is what one thing what I can say, because to be honest, I don't know what to say. Just so emotional. I just want to say thank you, my teammates who support me all the time, every day.
Join me for more news headlines. My name is Priscilla Muziamba. God bless.